Hello, I'm Vicki Addison, and welcome to your PembinaValleyOnline.com weekly news video update. Here are a few of your top local news stories from the week of May 16th to May 22nd. Community members, honored guests, and local dignitaries cannot hide their excitement Thursday at the long-awaited saw turning for the new Tabor home. The event took place at the construction site on Lauren Drive, with piles already going into the ground behind the podium. The new Tabor home will be a campus-style 100-bed facility featuring larger single-resident bedrooms with private washrooms and a variety of spaces for dining, recreation, and large gatherings. This new building will be 77,319 square feet, more than twice the size of the current facility. Portage Lisgar MP Candice Bergen calls the protest outside her Morden office on Tuesday a little disappointing. Members of the Public Service Alliance of Canada Union gathered to voice their concerns over a portion of Bill C-59, which would take away their banked sick leave. Bergen says this particular group has actually withdrawn from negotiations on this bill. She says it would serve them well to have their union leaders take part in the negotiations to get their concerns heard. Up until now, government employees have been able to bank their sick days. Bergen says because of that, close to 15 million sick days have been banked in Canada, which the taxpayers would be on the hook for. She explains this agreement between government employees and the government is over 40 years old and needs to be updated. Winkler Arts and Culture is getting closer to seeing their dream become reality. At its annual general meeting this month, the board shared they're just $50,000 from being able to start construction on what they consider Phase 1A. The group is looking to transform Winkler's former water treatment plant on Park Street to an art and culture center. President Ray Dirksen says the $50,000 needed would allow them to start on Phase 1A, which he says is just shy of the complete first phase. He says it will allow them to get into the building earlier and show the community just how serious they are. The Roland 4-H Museum is looking across Canada for support in building a new facility. Spokesperson Colleen Hodgson says the current location is no longer meeting space requirements, and because the building is historical, only minimal changes can take place. She adds this is something the Historical Society has been working on since the 4-H Centennial in 2013, when donations for the effort started to roll in. Hodgson adds the museum is also a contender for a Cargill Together We Thrive grant. 6 community organizations across the country each have the chance to win $25,000. Ideally, Hodgson says they'd like to have the new museum facility attached to an existing building within the town of Roland, such as the Municipal Hall. Southern Manitobans are used to wet May-long weekends, but even the past weekend gave the most pessimistic some pause. 1.5 to 3 inches of rain fell on most areas south of the Trans-Canada Highway, with snow pellets and snowfall also part of the mixed bag of precipitation. The highest reported rainfall amount was in Melita with 89 millimeters, and the highest snowfall amount recorded at McGregor with 15 centimeters. In the Pembina Valley, most locations saw 2 to 2.5 inches of rain. The wind was also a major issue Sunday, with northerly gusts reaching 80 kilometers per hour in many areas. The rain led to some localized flooding along Buffalo Creek west of Altona Victoria Day Monday, with the drain overtopping its banks in the aftermath of the storm. And those were a few of your top local news stories from the past week. For PembinaValleyOnline.com, I'm Vicki Addison. Thanks for watching.